Thank you, Tony. This is the point where I confess I feel like a school superintendent with too large a classroom, not enough time. We've got 36 minutes on the clock. You guys don't see this, but we've got these lights down here, and if we go over, there's going to be this big flashing red light. We have 3 speakers, and we have some of those 130,000 students from Saudi Arabia that Prince Faisal was talking about going around the room to grab questions. This is one right here from Johns Hopkins University. Hanan, I would hand my question to her if you have them. So theoretically, we're taking questions from you. We hope to ask some of them, but that requires my next 3 speakers to be very disciplined and to forfeit some of your time. Otherwise, we'll never take any questions and never be able to make it. So, Vice Minister Al-Sabti, I'm expecting you to set a really good example.
I will make it short. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's an honor for me to participate in this great event. I wish to thank the organizers for putting it together. Saudi Arabia is going through a major phase of massive economic shift and social transformation, as described by His Highness Prince Faisal. We are guided in our actions by a vision to transform our society into a knowledge-based society that maximizes the value of its citizens, resources, products, and services through innovation and creativity. Saudi Arabia is a very youthful nation. 50% of our population is under the age of 25. Our youth are our invaluable assets, and we are committed to tapping into their intelligence, creativity, and energy to reach our development objectives. His Highness Prince Faisal talked about some initiatives through which we intend to achieve our vision, including restructuring, decentralization, investment in STEM, and early childhood education, plus other initiatives. I want to focus here on a few more initiatives. The first of these initiatives relates to the place of technology in our education system. The widespread penetration of technologies in all areas of social and economic life, coupled with the increasing integration of our region, of our economy regionally and globally, has led to radical changes in the way we work, learn, and interact with each other. These transformations have opened unprecedented opportunities for our youth to tap into the wealth of knowledge and expertise available in the web and to contribute to its creation. They have also put strong pressure on our schools to transform their teaching and learning practices away from information transmission and rote memorization, to focus on analysis, synthesis, evaluation, critical thinking, problem solving, and innovation. In response to these challenges and opportunities, the Ministry of Education, in cooperation with an international IT company, developed an ambitious strategic plan to build a state-of-the-art digital infrastructure and services to increase the efficiency and effectiveness. We started the implementation a year ago, and it includes actions to equip all schools with PC labs and internet connectivity. This year alone, we started to install 6,500 PC labs with 130,000 PCs. Further, we recently launched the first phase of a ministry-wide Oracle ERP system serving more than 600,000 employees, making it the largest centralized ERP project in 2009 when the contract was signed. And we launched recently another ministry-wide system to manage the education activities serving almost 10 million users, covering all the school teachers, students, and parents and administrators. We are in the early stages of launching an innovative solution to leverage e-learning for students and teacher learning. For example, we started a program to establish virtual school to provide high-quality online learning opportunities for all the students, irrespective of their gender, social status, or geographical location, aiming to maximize the impact of high-caliber teachers and minimize the negative impact of low-caliber ones. We are also in the planning stage to establish a virtual professional development academy to transform the way our teachers learning in the 21st century. We are confident that these solutions will contribute significantly to improve the quality, equity, and efficiency of delivery of our education and services. Ladies and gentlemen, the physical well-being of our children and youth is a priority for the Ministry of Education. Currently, we are finalizing a strategy to improve school sports in our country, focusing on both health and competitions, with a long-term vision of using school sports as the breeding ground for our sport federations. We believe that the physical education and school sports to be an effective educational tool and be an entry point for improving the physical well-being of our youth. Another important program we will launch soon relates to establishing 1,000 schools clubs across the entire country for male and female, their parents and their community as well. Our target is to establish 400 clubs this year and 600 more next year. Gifted and creative students are the future leaders of knowledge transformation. Guided by this conviction, King Abdullah established King Abdulaziz Foundation for Giftedness and Creativity, or Mawhiba Foundation for short, a not-for-profit organization dedicated to identifying, fostering, and nurturing gifted students, mainly in STEM. Mawhiba is implementing a number of initiatives to reach its vision 2022. These initiatives cover services spanning the life of the gifted students, starting from early ages. A countrywide identification project was launched last year to feed this initiative. Last year alone, close to 30,000 male and female students participated. A good percentage of them are at the 3rd grade. Yearly, we send a number of high school students to join gifted summer programs in a number of countries, including the US, and to compete in the science and engineering fairs. I would like to share with you 2 examples of gifted students who illustrate the potential impact of this effort. Abdullah is a Saudi gifted student who was identified in a remote village in the south region of the country and fostered by Mawhiba through its different services. Mawhiba opened unimaginable academic choices for this young man. Before his school graduation, Abdullah received 4 full scholarships from MIT, Harvard, Princeton, and KAUST. The second example I would like to share with you relates to Bayan, a female student who is at the 11th grade. Bayan participated in a number of programs and competitions. Last summer, she participated in the Intel Science and Engineering Fair in Los Angeles, at which she ranked first in one of the technology tracks. Such gifted students are the future male and female STEM leaders for our knowledge society, and they will make that transformation reality. Speaking of the dilemmas facing the US education system in dealing with the ongoing and rapid changes brought about by the new technologies, the seasoned educator Carl Fish said, "We are currently preparing students for jobs that don't yet exist, using technologies that have not been invented in order to solve problems we don't even know are problems yet." This is indeed the dilemma our new K-12 education strategy has tried to address. As we move into a new generation of education reform, we are focusing on providing our youth with transferable skills that are technology independent, and we are empowering professionals to respond to the rapid changes around them, to prepare our youth for the uncertainties of the future that Fish described very wisely. Thank you and happy holidays.